ma'am, he's fine.
On February 7th, 2024, Indian River County cops were alerted after a car rammed through the gate at Patrick Space Force Base. The driver, Adam Leckleiter, was forced out of the seat, but things got wild when the woman with him grabbed the wheel with a toddler in the back and took off in a high-speed chase.
Good hit, vehicle stopping. There's somebody else in the vehicle?
She said her son.
We have an age?
Yeah. What's the age of your son, ma'am? He's 4.
22 at 4, 1 detained. We're about to clear a vehicle.
You got the door, I got it.
Yeah, ready?
Ready? Alright, go ahead, man.
Oh, he's by himself.
Alright, we're good.
How are you?
22 at 4, vehicle's clear. Yeah, we easily got child neglect for kid wasn't even strapped in a car seat.
Your charges are going to be trapped on being involved in damage to the property.
Would it not be full on child abuse? I think the abuse would have to cause actual damage, right? Huh? I think the abuse would have to cause actual physical harm or emotional harm. I mean, I guess you could articulate emotional harm, but...
The fact that she did all this with a toddler in the back seat is shocking enough, but her excuse later on made it even crazier.
Okay.
Is my son okay?
Yes, ma'am, he's fine. Okay, my name is Deputy Perez. I'm with the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, okay? I need to read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have your lawyer present while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questions. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time you speak with a lawyer. Do you understand these rights if I read them to you, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me in regards to what happened tonight?
Can, yeah.
Okay. What caused all of this? Why did this start?
Here is, so my sister apparently got involved with somebody that was selling drugs or something. And I didn't know. And then we're painting because I wasn't nursing and I was painting with her. And
like painting jobs?
yeah,
Okay.
both of my parents are painters, so we were painting this house. This guy tried to take me down 3 times.
Tonight?
No.
Okay.
This was
A while
before I
back?
left.
Okay.
And ever since that happened, they've been chasing me around.
What do you mean by taking you down? Taking you down? Like pinning you
Sorry, my ears in my
down?
mouth.
Hurting you? What?
Yeah, grabbing me off the ladder, putting me down on the ground 3 or 4 different times, grabbing me. I finally left, and then I didn't go back. But then after I left, I was threatened, and there was, he said, you know, I usually get what I want and all this stuff, and then they were just threatening me, saying, oh, get out of town, get out of town. And then when I was trying to get out of town, there was like drug dealers driving all around, and like Mike was with me. He saw it all. My dad saw it all. I had like veterans driving with me the whole way through the highway on my trip back from my dad's house to here.
Where does your dad live?
My dad, sorry, my hair is up.
Here, I'll help you if you don't mind. Are you okay with me doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you say you're originally from?
I'm from originally South Carolina, and then I lived in New York, but we lived in Melbourne, and then I found out some weird stuff was happening with my son and the guy that we were living with, so we left there.
What do you mean by that?
Like sexual weird things.
Something happened to your son?
Yeah, like sexually weird things. I reported it to the school and all that. and they finally took, they took me off probation, so now I was supposed to be able to leave, but then I went to where I was supposed to go, and nobody was there.
What do you mean you went to where you were supposed to go?
I went to my friend's house.
What friend?
My friend Mike. He's the only person that's been there for me. And I went to his house, and it's really the only place we had to stay. And then he wasn't there, and he wasn't answering the door, and he told me there was a key under the door. And I've been getting all these messages to my phone, and my sister's saying, oh, I called you and all this, but then nobody's answering the phone. And I don't know, there's just really weird stuff going on.
So what led to tonight's incident then?
Tonight, I went over there.
To where's there?
I went over to Mike's, and like I just talked to him before I left. I went over there, and he said, yeah, I'm here. I would stay here, or I would come there, but I have the girls, so I was gonna go over there. I got there, and then there was nobody there. And then I was scared of the drug dealers and the police, to be honest with you, after what happened the last time that I got arrested. And the sheriff have been there for me ever since this happened, when I left and went to my dad's house.
So what did you do after you left Mike's house?
So I left Mike's house, and then I went to the space station. And
what's at the space station?
Or not, I left the hotel that I was at, the Holiday Inn, where all the veterans were. They were all there. They were all like apparently waiting for me. I don't know if they were protecting me or what. So I left, and then there was people following me. So I don't know. I honestly felt like I needed to get out of Palm Bay and away from those cops.
Did you have your cell phone on you the entire time?
No, I dropped my cell phone because, like I said, I dropped it on Malabar, between there's the gas station and before you get on the highway, like in between, right there in the median.
Okay. So when you said you went to the space station, what's at the space station?
Or not to the space, well, I went to there because I don't know, I just felt like I needed to get away from the police and into...
What happened once you were at the space station?
When I got to the space station, I tried to give them my information, and then they told me to pull over. But like I said, these people have been driving in front of me, like veterans and stuff like that, like guiding me. I know it sounds crazy.
Okay. So you get to they tell you to pull over, then what?
They told me to go over there, and I followed the veteran because they like flashed their lights, and they've been doing that with me the whole way home. And there's been like drug dealers on bikes taking pictures of me.
When you were at the space station, did you go through any doors, any gates, anything?
Yeah, I went through the gates.
You went through the gates? Did you actually go through? Did they actually open it for you, or did you actually go through them? Okay, so they didn't actually open the gates for you. You drove through the gates?
I followed that car. Well, I didn't bust through the gate. I followed the car, and then when I got to the car, they pulled over, and then that guy was sitting in that car.
What guy was in what car?
The guy was the car that I was driving. He was in that car, right? And then I pulled up beside him when the police were chasing me. And I jumped in the car, and I put my son in the back. And I crouched down in the front because I felt like I was going to get shot at.
So whose car is this then? The car you're driving. Who does that belong to?
That car?
Yeah.
That's the car that was that was literally just in the space station.
So somebody else was driving it before you took it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the cops arrested him and let me take it.
So who was that guy?
I don't know.
Okay, so you took the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that guy give you permission?
He let me take it, yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Okay.
I swear I have no idea.
And you said you just pulled up to him?
Yeah, I pulled up.
So have you ever seen this man before in your life?
No.
So this man doesn't know you, and he let you take his car?
Yeah.
Okay, and you put your son in the backseat of the car and then took off?
Yeah.
Okay, when you took off, what happened after you left?
I don't know, I followed the green lights.
The green lights? Okay. Did you see the police cars behind you with their lights and sirens?
Yeah, I was scared of the police. I wanted to be with the sheriffs.
Okay. Well, do you understand the sheriff was actually behind you as well in Palm Bay?
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
But you never stopped to actually talk to anyone. This is what led to all of this. I understand that. but we can only react to how you're
I
acting.
know.
Right?
And I'm telling you now that
Okay.
I need help. I need help with me and my son. I need to get police
How old
out
is your
of
son?
Brevard County.
So once you entered our county and you saw the 2 additional deputies behind you, okay, and then you had flat tires because we
Well, I pulled over once I saw that there was a sheriff, to be honest. When I didn't see the sheriffs before.
okay, but you saw the lights and sirens even on this side once you crossed that bridge into the county.
I don't want to say anymore without a lawyer. I'm sorry.
All right, so I want you to understand that you are being placed under arrest for fleeing and eluding. You are also being placed under arrest for stolen vehicle and child endangerment. Nope, have a seat. Don't do this. I'm not trying to be rude with you, and I'm not trying to be mean. Stay in the car. I'm not asking you to move at this moment, okay? All right, so here's what I have you do. Just step outside for me and face the vehicle. Is there anything on you that's going to cut me, poke me, or prick me, ma'am?
My bra is like up.
Okay. I'll fix that in just a second.
Everything could have gone smoothly if she had just stopped and cooperated, but instead, she chose to run, all because she was scared of the cops in the first place.
What's your first name?
K-R-I-S-H-N-A.
K-R-I-S-H-N-A?
Yep.
And your middle initial?
J.
What's your full middle name? I'm sorry.
J-A-D-E.
Line 24 information, 2190, you can call her.
Yep.
J-A-N-O-S-K-Y.
And your birthday?
11/23/94.
Where are you from? What state?
The woman was later identified as Krishan Jade Janosky, who was arrested for grand theft auto, felony, fleeing and eluding, and child neglect without great bodily harm.